Guys, I can't believe it. The Muslims are right. I'm admitting it. The Muslims were right on this one. Muhammad is mentioned in the Bible. All right. In the Quran, it says in chapter 7, verse 157, that Muhammad is mentioned in the Torah and the Gospel. So I searched through the Torah and I found Muhammad was mentioned in Deuteronomy chapter 18. In Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 20, it says, "But the prophet who presumes to speak a word in my name, that I have not commanded him to speak, or who speaks in the name of other gods, that same prophet shall die." I thought, well, this perfectly represents Muhammad, since he says in the History of Al-Tabari, volume 6, page 107, that the pagan Quraysh tribe was allowed by Allah to pray to their pagan gods Alat, Aluza, and Manat, and they would make intercession with them and Allah by carrying their prayers to Allah. So these three pagan gods that they have, which I believe were bird deities, if you prayed to them, their prayers would be carried up to Allah. So it's like you have these other pagan gods and Allah, and they're all kind of working together. The only problem is it was made known to Muhammad by the angel Gabriel that Allah never spoke these words and that Satan had told him to say it. This then leads to Muhammad admitting in page 11 of History al-Tabari, volume 6, "I have fabricated things against God and have imputed him words which he has not spoken." So this means Muhammad was a false prophet who Moses would have commanded to be killed for speaking the name of other gods and attributing it to the true God. If that's the case, then we see Muhammad also mentioned the gospel as well in Matthew chapter 7, verses 15 through 16, where it says where Jesus says, "Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. You will recognize them by their fruits." So Jesus made it very clear that false prophets like Muhammad would come, but we would know them by their deeds and what they would say. And clearly, Muhammad, based on him speaking in the name of other gods and attributing them to the true God, I think it's safe to say that Muhammad is the type of false prophet Jesus and Moses warned us about. So, yes, Muslim, Muhammad is mentioned in the Bible. The only problem is that the Bible identifies Muhammad not as a true prophet, but a false prophet. So come and get to know Jesus, who is the true God and the eternal life.